Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Miss Lauren Riley. Some of you may recognise a gentleman to my left. This is Richard Woods, and he's from the current series of The Apprentice. So as most of you probably know, I was on last year's series of The Apprentice. Richard is the man of the hour. Not only is he on this series, but he's released his own book today. Congratulations, Richard. Do you want to quickly tell us a little bit about it?
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for having me on. I do appreciate it. And hello, everybody. So it's The Digital Trailblazer is the name of the book. So it's about harnessing the power of the internet and technology to rapidly grow your business. So it's about looking at the skills to be able to take inquiries online, promote your business online, use the digital channels and really optimize it and turn up the gas so you can grow your business.
Okay, really interesting. Obviously, my company is the Link App, a technology company. Social media is massive for us as well, so I can definitely sympathise. I've not read the book yet, although I've very kindly been given a copy, so I look forward to that. So, I mean, strategy-wise, launching a book at this time is a fabulous move, so congratulations on that.
You, yeah.
So let's strip it, before we get into the nitty-gritty, right back to the basics. So Richard, what's the Apprentice journey been like for you so far?
Oh, it's been unbelievable. We've, you'll know, it's nice talking to someone that knows. You turn up and suddenly you've got Lord Sugar in front of you and Karen Brady and for us, Claude Littner. And these people look like waxworks from Madame Tussauds. And suddenly they're talking at you. You think, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What am I supposed to say? But then you get into it and you can dedicate yourself to each task. And for me, I've been lucky enough to be winning. I've lost only one task out of 9. And you sort of get momentum and it's just nice to really focus on one thing, whereas in business and life you've got so much going on, so it's crazy.
Well, I'll give you a quick appraisal, whether you like it or not, of how I see your journey going. If I'm completely honest, as a viewer at the beginning, you weren't that warm and friendly, Richard.
Aww.
I don't know if it's the edit or I don't know if it's genuine, but how you came across, I mean, you isolated some of your comrades there, didn't you? However, because you've obviously, congratulations, you've made it to week 9 so far, and you weren't fired this week, so we at least know that Richard makes it to week 10. Well done.
Thank you.
And we're getting to see more of the personalities come out, and it's really nice when people get to this stage, because in the early parts, obviously, everyone's running around like a headless chicken, and it's hard to pick people out, and you may make one comment and everyone focuses in on that and thinks that's your entire personality. So I think you've developed as a character, and we're starting to slightly warm to you a little bit more, which is great.
Only slightly though.
Only slightly, yeah. But how do you feel the edit has been, the process has been, and what's been the feedback from the general public?
So the feedback from the general public's been amazing. Right at the start, I was becoming a bit of the villain, and that's hard because obviously I was project manager task 2, and it was the best task that Lord Sugar had ever seen in marketing, advertising, which is my thing. So I thought, yeah, everybody's going to love me, and then of course they made me out to be some real slave driver, and I was like, oh no. So look, I have good weeks, I have bad weeks. It's The Apprentice, that's what they need. But it's lovely to have actually the odd message from people saying, you inspired me to set up a business, or I went to my university last Saturday, Southampton Solent, and people saw my speech there and they just said, look, I'm going to go to this university because I believe in you, and the people there were brilliant, so it's nice, isn't it?
It's also nice for me to hear that, because that's one of the most positive experiences, and continues to be through the vlog and the blog and anything else that I do, and particularly social media. People really get behind you, and that part is absolutely great. So we haven't interviewed anybody else yet, but the majority of the Apprentice candidates have turned up tonight. So
who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought? Exactly. So despite what they show on the TV, you must have a good rapport with some of them. One notable absence though is Varna. Now we saw your relationship with Varna on a roller coaster. Last week wasn't so great. This week you seem to plateau. Is that a strategic move that she's not here, or just genuine coincidence?
Oh no, Varna's in Spain. So that's why, no, bless her, and she sends her apologies. So she was definitely going to be coming. She actually lives in Spain, believe it or not. She lives in Barcelona, so she's been there during the whole time the show's been on. So
I didn't know that, but we'll let her off. That seems like a reasonable excuse to me. Okay, and finally, Richard, if we could sum up your Apprentice journey today, and we know it's not over yet, so very exciting stuff. If you could sum it up today, what is your elevator pitch for going on The Apprentice? What you've got out of it so far? Would you recommend other people to do? And what to date has been the summary of your experience?
So the summary of my experience is that I was a very confident business owner going into it, and what I've learned is my mantra, just from analysing myself, is to keep it simple. And in business, if you can keep things simple, you understand the rules of the game, if it's The Apprentice, or understand your market, your industry, your product, simplify, simplify, simplify. Take things out, don't put things in, and you won't go far wrong.
Very wise words from Richard Woods there. Congratulations again on the launch of your book, and thank you for interviewing.
Thank you so much.